Minasan konnichiwa, Higenashi-san desu. So you guys may notice that the reactions on this video are past reactions that I did for songs on my previous channel. So I thought I would make a compilation of those videos and post them on this channel for new viewers that don't know about my other channel. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the reactions. Channel 登録してね。皆さんこんにちは、ヒゲさんです。今回は 1OK6 の Standout Fit In リアクションをします。1OK6、違うチャンネル、もうリアクションしましたけど、このチャンネルをもうしたいです。はい、始めましょう。Let's go! Oh, an old iPod. Already with those good riffs. I mentioned it in my other channel reactions. I like how they use foreign kids in a Japanese school. I like how it sounds like it's a build-up. Really enjoy the palm muting. Also with the acoustic guitar. Oh, look at that falsetto. Very nice chanting. I really like the build-up parts, they're really good. There's a falsetto again. This song sounds a little bit more poppy than the other songs I've listened by them. Well, that wasn't expected. What is this? Magic dancing? Got the acoustic build up. Oh, we got the moves. They be transforming. Oh, I like the layer vocals there. Busting out the tambourine. Was it all a dream? I don't know if it was a dream. But anyways, what a good song. なんか素晴らしいメッセージと思いました。はい、じゃあ行きましょう。Review time. Okay, so I'm gonna do the review like how I do in my other channel with 1OK Rock. I'm gonna separate the instruments because that's what I'm most used to, and I do 1OK Rock reactions on my other channel. So I want to keep it that way for this band because they do a lot of very interesting things with their instruments. So I really want to discuss those about their music. But you know, let's get into it. So first of all, the guitars. Really enjoy the guitars. The palm mutes, amazing, on point. I really like the acoustic. They were having the acoustic in the background, really kind of adding to that very youthful kind of atmosphere. But you know, they were a little more poppier in this song. The other songs I checked out were a little more rock heavier, like oriented. But the guitars were really poppy in this, but that was just okay. The song has a little bit more of a poppiness to it, so I understand why the guitars were a little bit more poppy influenced, but that's completely okay. And then next, the drums, very nice poppy rhythms going on as well. Like I mentioned, the song is just kind of very just poppy all throughout, and the drums did a good job in keeping the tempo and the rhythm. I didn't really sense anything too standoffish. I did like the tambourine work though, whenever that after kind of break part happened. So that was a very nice kind of addition to the percussionism in the track. Next, the bass. I couldn't hear the bass too well on this track. Maybe just kind of hiding under there, but still, nice job with the bass. Really appreciate bringing the bounciness and just carrying the song as well with the drums. So good job with that. Next, the vocals. So I mentioned before in my other channel, the Taka's vocals. His vocals are just fantastic. I really like his tones, his ranges. He's a fantastic vocalist, and you know, the fact that he can sing in English really shows his just talent right there. You know, fixing his pronunciation, making sure he's singing everything right, and you know, transitioning from one language to another. You know, being English and Spanish speaker, I do the same as well. It's not easy, you know. So kudos to him for being able to change, especially in a song, from Japanese to English and keeping that pronunciation in check, from you know, switching back and forth in his languages. Just fantastic stuff, you know. Yeah, he's really talented when it comes to that. But besides that, his vocals just on point. I really like how he was putting that falsetto. Amazing. I've heard him do that before in the other songs, so I was really happy to hear that in here as well. But you know, he just excels at being a vocalist. His tones are always so on point, and I just like the fact that he just really knows how to put emotion in his vocals. I've said it before, but you know, I'm gonna say it again. The way he's able to really sing us the emotions he wants us to feel, I think that's what makes him like a really top tier vocalist. I usually don't talk about the lyrics and videos in my reviews because I like to focus a lot on the music, but you know, I can make an exception on this one. So you know, fitting in, big thing, especially here in Japan, living here. I understand it's hard to fit in, and especially overseas as well. I mean, overseas people are a little bit more open when it comes to accepting other people. Here in Japan it's still not the case, but over the years it's been getting a lot better. There's a lot more foreigners coming to Japan, and you know, international couples and all that stuff. So you know, the message they wanted to send, it's been received and it's actually happening. People are accepting, you know, people from other countries a little bit more. So you know, really nice message, and the message is getting through and stuff is changing. But yeah, that's pretty much all I'm gonna say about the message of the video. でも結局タカのボーカル最高と思います。はい、皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。皆さんこんにちは、ヒゲさんです。今回はまた 1OK Rock のリメイクリアクションをします。これは横浜ライブステディアムです。Alright, so もう 1OK Rock 行きましょう。Let's go! Starting with the fast strumming, always digging the palm moves. I like how he really emphasized that complicated part. Doing a really good job with the build up. Really like the slides. Sliding through them chords. Just threw the microphone stand. Iranai. There's those nice drum fills. Really like the approach that Taka's doing with the vocals. Staying very subtle, but then exploding when it's needed. Ooh, I'm hearing a good little bass riff going. Where are we gonna go? How boring the drums is building it up. Yeah. Scream at him. Very solid solo. Talk about it after. For the final chorus, really stretching out. Dude, I love this riff. Oh, keep it going. Give me one more time that riff. I don't care about sake. Really nice arena song. This song is just energy, speaks energy into the crowd. I really like the crowd interaction. I mentioned that a lot in my other 1OK Rock reactions. Pretty much all of them are their live reactions. But once again, they did it. Bringing out a very nice arena song for everybody to get involved in, chant with them, be involved with the audience. That's what 1OK Rock does very well in terms of their live performances. They really like interacting with their fans, and it shows in their live videos. Maybe one day I'll go see them in concert, who knows? Pretty nice stuff. But, you know, this song, it seems simple, and it was a simple song. You know, it was just kind of a anthemy chant together with the band kind of song. But it still had a lot of good things going for it. For example, I really like how it still had that pop punk influence. I always mention about it. It's my favorite type of music from them. And this song had it. Like the rhythm of the drums. I like how the drummer was also still being the beast that he is. Always putting in those fills, those ghost notes. Really just doing those unexpected things that I always praise him about. I really like the underlayer of the bass as well. It wasn't so much where you could hear it, but it was still enough there to kind of back up the song. You could hear it just kind of adding a little bit of bass and bounciness to the track as well. Because this song had a lot of that kind of element in it because of the guitars. Guitars was doing a lot of sliding as well. And just the rhythms that the guitar was doing kind of added to that bounciness as well. And like I said, I really enjoyed that main riff. That riff was so clean and slick. I really enjoyed that one. But, you know, I like how he used different riffs as well. And then coming out with that solo as well out of nowhere. Really like the alternating notes. Starting it out with those alternating notes, then moving into a little bit more shredding, and then end the solo off with the tremolo picking as well. And he's putting those techniques in those solos, so kudos to him for putting that kind of stuff in there. Really being diverse with the solos, because 1OK Rock doesn't really do solos from most of the reactions that I've done. They do it sometimes, but when they do it, I really appreciate it and I like it. And you know, Taka's always beastie with the vocals, aggressive, really like his control, his tones. And it shows here, you know, he's singing clean, but he's still singing with those aggression notes, not really screaming like in the previous songs that they did from the first album, I believe. But he's still putting those very aggressive notes, but just enough where it won't interfere with his clean singing, because on the tours, it's very different from a studio album. You don't have the time to let your throat rest from screaming the entire time. And then he's also screaming to the crowd to kind of get them up and get their energy going. So it must be a really big problem for him to keep his vocal cords clean from all that stuff. But you know, he's out there like a champ, still bringing out those amazing melodies, those clean choruses. But personally, I like how he puts in that also grit on his voice. Like, it's like a little bit of aggression, we just call it grit. So that's a very nice kind of technique that he puts in his vocals when it comes to the live performances. I don't hear him doing it too much in the studio albums versions, but when it comes to live, I hear him doing it quite often. So I always like hearing those kinds of things. But you know, this song just screams energy, very nice with the crowd, bring that crowd interaction, gives me a solo, really enjoyed that. Just a very clean, slick song, really enjoyed it. So 本当に楽しかった。はい、皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。また次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。皆さんこんにちは、ヒゲさんです。今回は 1OK ロックのプッシュバックライブリアクションします。このコンサートは本当に特別なコンサート。僕に高校生の時はすっごく仲いっぱい行きました。日本語難しい。説明難しい。So, I went to these concerts many times during high school. Reaction. 始めましょう。Let's go. 楽しみに。It's always great to see their fans from abroad. Start with the clean guitar. Ooh. Got a bit of distortion there. That's a nice bass line. I'm getting some really good pop punk feels, but it sounds very soothing. Really like the tones on the guitar. An anthem song. Oh, like how he's putting that extra shout in there. Oh, aggression. Let's go, Taka. I'm feeling tired from work, but great.
They call it revolution, but not
Beach borders. Oh, a little bit of scrape action with the guitar. Oh, he's wearing a Metallica shirt. Yeah, what should I?
It's like they're holding their gun to our heads. They're trying to tell us what to think. Everybody put your hands up. We're stuck on the edge.
Someone put a heart
So
up.
go ahead and push us. We'll get up and push back.
Oh, did you hear that? He went like a little higher during that end. It's a bit different. But the whoa-whoa's going. I like the verses in this song. He goes quiet and then he just comes in. See, it's him just singing quietly. And then this is cool. The composition of this song is good. Not good, it's fire.
It's like they're holding the gun to our heads. They're trying to tell us what to
I like how every single member is singing too.
we're stuck.
He's playing around with the guitar. Give me those palm mutes.
So go ahead and push us. We'll get up and push back. Everybody make some noise. Make it louder.
Oh, adding the wah pedal again.
They're trying to tell us what to think.
That's a really good solo for One OK Rock.
On the edge.
I've never heard him do those kinds of solos before.
Push us. We'll get up and push back. Push back. Push back. Push back.
There's a pop punk ending right here. That was cool. Really enjoyed that. Okay, I think that's the end of it. It was a very fun song. 本当に楽しかった。面白い。I'll talk a little bit about like this concert though, since I don't think Japanese people are pretty familiar with this. So this concert here, it's an outdoor concert. It's pretty much like a festival in a way. So many different bands play at different times, and pretty much you can go to any stage and then go watch your favorite band. So, you know, the people that are here, they're wanting to see One OK Rock, and you know, one of the things I can see that people aren't interacting as much, because I don't want people to get the wrong idea. But you know, it's very tiring at this festival because it's during summer, and summer in America is extremely hot. It's very hot, and you're here for the whole day, from morning until night, and then you're surrounded by many people. It's not a fun time. It's so hot, and you know, people are usually tired, so I would assume that's why people are not as like active in this concert, because it's just so hot. People are just tired. But this concert was just very close and personal to me, so I thought I'd kind of share that. But you know, anyways, let's get back to the song. You know, brilliant song, anthemy. You know, I was surprised they went with an anthem song with this kind of concert, because these kinds of songs do much better in a more closed arena instead of an outdoor, because you don't have much echo. So, you know, you can't really hear Taka's and the other group members, you know, kind of vocals reverb off the walls, because there are no walls here outside. So I'm surprised they went with this one, but I think they really wanted to get the energy from the crowd, so I think that's why they went with the song. Yeah, but brilliant song. Really like the anthem style, the guitar as well. There wasn't really much guitar stuff going on except for the solo. That was a brilliant solo. I really enjoyed that. He used the wah pedal, and he was actually kind of shredding it out a little bit, so that was really cool. I liked how he was using the different effects on the guitar. The guitar tones were really nice too. Very pop punkish. It really fit well with the kind of theme of the song, the genre, I guess. But a very nice choice with that. And then, you know, Tucker's vocals are always, they're always on point. I like how he was singing this song too, really adding the aggression. But I really like how he was adding that like high note at the end too. It's very sudden, and he always knows how to do these amazing, unique stuff with his voice. And that's what makes him just a fantastic vocalist. He just puts all these little things and just really excel like the song, make it so much more better. I don't know, he's a magician when it comes to the vocals. Just amazing stuff, amazing performance. The bass too, we like the bass. Couldn't hear the bass too well, but I could hear him doing the chanting as well. So good job with the chanting. And then with the drums too, I really like the rhythm of the drums. He's really putting the energy in those drums, getting everybody all riled up. There wasn't really anything that stood out too much from the drums in this track. But, you know, the energy, really like the explosion whenever he was really putting into those anthem parts, like those bump and then the pauses. That was really cool. はい、皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。また次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。皆さんこんにちは、ヒゲさんです。今回は1OK6の No Scared 怖くないリアクションをします。はい、また1OK6します。実は、僕の違うチャンネルはいっぱい1OK6リアクションがあるけど、全部英語で日本語サブタイトルないです。だからこれからこのチャンネル1OK6リアクションします。でももしそのリアクション見たい違うチャンネルとリンク登録します。それでは行きましょう。始めましょう。Let's go. That was a lot of Japanese. 頑張りました。Training. Pop punk? This is the 1OK rock that I like a lot. Got the Papa Roach shirt on. I think it's Papa Roach. Man, yeah, give me these pop punk songs. I like how they have the producer in the back. Yeah, my bass too, man. Oh, man, just flipped everybody off. This is such a mean, clean riff. Oh, a nice drum fill. Give me the bends. We like how the bass is really backing up the guitar. I really like the backing screams too. Nice addition to the layers. Oh, we're building up for something. They ain't stopping. Amazing screams. I felt like it was going to go for another breakdown, but I know they don't make that kind of music. But I was happy to get one breakdown. Wait, he has a goatee. I just noticed that. But back at it again. Everybody's screaming the song. Nice little echo there. For doggy too.
What's that? I have no idea. What just happened? I don't know. That was crazy. It was f***ing nuts. Okay. I gotta
That's right, it was. Alright, good stuff. 1OK Mata Shimashita. You know, this is their older release. I can clearly tell by the way they're dressed and the kind of music. But, you know, that's the 1OK Rock that I like the most. I like their heavier side, the more pop punkish side. It's more of the music that I listen to. Of course, I do like their recent releases, and you know, I feel like they put forth a lot of hard work into their new style. You know, when it comes to the lyrics, it's not as edgy and not teenagerish as like it was before. You know, as artists grow up, they change their style of music, their lyrics and messages and all that stuff. So I understand the reason why they don't make this kind of music anymore, but you know, this music speaks to the high school side of me, so that's why personally this is my favorite side of them. And like I mentioned earlier in the introduction, I do have another channel where I do have a lot of 1OK Rock reactions, but like I said, they're all in English, so there's no Japanese subtitles there. But I think I'm gonna be moving all of my 1OK Rock reactions to this channel from here on out, because I know a lot of you guys want to hear my opinions and reviews and stuff like that about their music. So probably going to be transitioning from here on out, but I'll leave a link to that channel in the description box, so you can check that out if you'd like. But you know, let's get back on track to the song. Pop punky song, brilliant, screams, loved it. Taka did a fantastic job with those screams. I always commend him when it comes to his vocals. You know, his vocals are always top notch, his tones, ranges, and when it comes to his screams, very nice screams, very solid, very powerful, aggressive. He's always able to come back in a very clean and clear singing style from those screams. So that's a very nice talent that he has when it comes to changing his vocals. But you know, it's just very nice to hear this side of them. And the guitars is also another reason why I like to hear this side, is I felt like the guitars they had back then were a little more riffy, so there was a lot more riffs going on. I really appreciate the effort that they put into the guitars in terms of the older stuff, really bringing some techniques and putting riffs, and of course they do that in their modern style as well. The layers that they have on the guitars too, I really like how they add those in. Really adds a little bit of ambience to the song, a little bit of diversity, so it just keeps the song very fun, entertaining, and energetic. And then I could hear the bass too as well behind the guitars, like they were contrasting each other very, very well, really backing up the guitar when it came to those riffy parts in the verses. So the bass did a really good job in pushing the guitar a little bit more, and the drummer too, full of energy, bringing those fills, those ghost notes. I really like how he's always so unexpected when it comes to the drums. He puts in these different kind of techniques, these fills, and just really kind of gives the music a little bit of a more suspense vibe. Not like in a scary way, but you know, you just don't know what's going to be coming up next. But really like the aggression, really like the tones, the energy in this song just screams teenagers. It screams to my 14-year-old self me. こんな曲大好きです。みんな見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。また次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。皆さんこんにちは、ゲさんです。今回は 1OK Rock の Wasted Nights リアクションします。これはライブバージョンです。ごめんなさい皆さん、最近アップロードできませんでした。ちょっと風邪ひいちゃいました。だから、I'm sorry. So, with that being said, let's go.
どんな夜も
必ず来て、そしてどんな朝も必ずやってきます。それがたとえ良くも悪くも、皆さんたちが生きる限り必ずやってくる
Are
も
we
の
gonna
で
get a
す。
speech
で
first?
も大事なの
Okay.
は、今日この一緒に過ごした夜が皆さんたちにとってどんな影響を明日及ぼすか。今日僕らのライブ見て、
He did this
と
in
ても幸せ
another
な気持
live
ちになれて
reaction I
明
did
日を
on
迎
the
えることが
English
できるんだ
channel.
ったら僕らは幸いです。
It's pretty cool.
明日をしっかりとこの曲で迎えてあげてください。 This next one is called Wasted Nights. Must be something in the water. Feel like I can take the world. Throw the weight up on my shoulders, 'cause I won't even feel the burn.
Really bold starting with no
Don't be
instruments.
afraid to die. Be afraid that you didn't try.
And we got some synthesizers.
These moments remind us why we're here, we sound alive. Let's live right where you are. Maybe just for tonight. We're thinking about tomorrow. Yeah.
Since we got an Anthony song.
'Cause God is some tomorrow. We'll be talking about tonight. Keep doing what we want, we want, we want. No more wasted nights. ただ過ぎゆく時間に気を止める必要はない。
I really like the atmosphere in the chorus.
何かをし
It was a little late for me to say that.
また何か手にする Yes, don't be afraid to die.
There's that alternate picking.
These moments remind us why. Let's leave right where you Maybe just for tonight. We're thinking about tomorrow.
Really liking the drum rhythms here.
This body's some tomorrow. We'll be talking about tonight. Keep doing what we want, we want, we want. No more wasted nights.
You can tell he's putting emotion from his eyes.
I don't wanna waste tonight. I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna waste tonight.
Oh,
I
like that lower range.
I don't wanna waste tonight. I don't wanna wait, I don't wanna waste tonight.
See the emotion in his eyes. I love that. Oh, you gonna explode to a big chorus? Oh,
No more wait.
okay. I see. Mad props. Mad props. You gotta wait for that last drum fill. Oh man, nice, very nice. Love me my slow songs. Everybody, you know, was feeling it. The audience was. Taka himself was. I could see at the end there he was letting out a little bit of emotion. I really enjoyed the overall atmosphere. That's just pretty much what the song was portraying, was just the atmosphere, getting the crowd interaction. I'm surprised everybody in this arena did their homework, because I thought the song was gonna be done at that like last chorus. He didn't finish the last part with the Wasted Nights part. I thought he was gonna say that one more time, because I have seen some bands when they sing the last chorus, very few, not so many. I thought that was really cool that like everybody did it. I didn't hear one single clap or anything, just everybody knew what was going on. First of all, the guitars, really like the smooth style of the guitar, just being that ambient part of the track. Really like the alternate picking as well, just really creating the nice melody that really backs up the song. Next, the drums. Really like the rhythm of the drums. I like how the drums had rhythm to them, even with this being like a ballad style track. You know, the that was really cool how he was still utilizing those kinds of rhythms even in a slow track. Next, the bass. I could hear the bass in this track, surprisingly. Usually with ballad styles I can't really hear bass that well, but with this one I could. You know, still really like that I could hear the bass in this track, but you know, being that backbone of the song and all that good stuff. Next, the vocals. So I really like the emotion he put in the song, and as you could see from everybody's reaction, everybody was feeling it. Some people were crying, and that goes to show you that he did his job as a vocalist. You know, not just get on stage and sing a song, but get the crowd to interact with you and to feel the emotion that you want them to feel. But overall, really enjoyed the performance in this. Really liked the crowd interaction, just the overall atmosphere of the track. I really felt it, and I'm sure the crowd also felt it as well. でもいいライブと思いました。皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。皆さんこんにちは、ゲさんです。今回は ONEOK ROCK の The Way Back リアクションをします。もっと ONEOK ROCK 楽しみに。はい、行きましょう。Let's go. Nice reverb. Love the energy on the drums.
I am still broken into parts.
Changing the style a bit.
Is my heart nowhere for me to run and hide.
Nice groove here.
心がされてそいつの手のひらで価値観や理念など
We love the emphasis on the bass. Oh, here comes the pop punk influence. Oh, some nice descending vocals. Really love the effect on the guitar. It's like a combination of like whammy bar and something else.
Don't even think that you know me. You know the way ain't back. You just crush right into me. But it's not so easy.
Them chills. The drum, man. Back to that riff. What are we gonna do here? Oh. I got a breakdown from them. Finally. Habenai. That's all. Did the guitars just get heavier? I think it's the drums. Give me that drum fill, let's go. Alright. I finally got a breakdown from them. I finally got a breakdown. After all the songs that I've heard from them, I finally got it. I finally found the song. For the person who requested this song, thank you. I finally found the breakdown. And it's from a song I wouldn't have expected from too. The way the song started, I thought this was gonna be a groovy song. Just from the beginning, riff from the guitar, I thought it was gonna be just groovy. But you know, let's just dissect the song. Let's talk about the discussion. Okay, so first of all, the guitars. So one thing I really liked about the guitars was like the effect that they were using, and with that kind of groove kind of pattern, they were using the whammy bar, and they were using some sort of other kind of effect. I don't really know what it was. It was just something they probably put in the mix, but I really like the effect of the whammy. Well, sorry, not the whammy bar, the whammy pedal. Sorry, I made a little mistake there. But I really like the use of that really cool effect. And I really like the heaviness of the guitar as well, especially during, they were using just simple chords, but they were really effective, and the way they were using them with the drums, I mean, it did its job. It was so powerful. They just did it right. Next to drums, I love the drummer. He just really knows how to be very explosive and carry, and I really love that emphasis on the drums that he did. As bum bum, like that was just so cool. He really did a nice job. It just giving you that energy. Next to bass, I like how I heard the bass in here too. There's not a lot of songs, rock songs, that I hear a lot of bass. It usually gets hidden in the mix in the back because the drums and the vocals and the guitars are usually too loud, so I don't get the chance to hear the bass. But in this one, I did hear the bass. He did a nice job at really bringing the punch, bringing that emphasis. So dun dun as well. I think alongside with the drums, when he did the rhythm, the dun dun rhythm, the bass was also there, kind of putting a little bit more of a kick into that as well. So really appreciated that. Next to vocals, Taka, he just knows how to really bring in those like melodies, those chills. He just does such a good job in making those catchy hooks, just like really reeling you in, giving you that nice melody. I really enjoyed that descending melody that he put in there as well. And I mean, the only thing I was missing a little bit was a scream. I think if he put a scream in the breakdown, that would have made a little bit more of a punch. But I'm happy with what he delivered in this track. I really enjoyed the melodies. You know, he's always very strong, very powerful as a vocalist. What a fantastic track. Everybody did such a phenomenal job in this one. And I'm just happy I got a breakdown. とても嬉しい。とても嬉しい。皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。また次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。皆さんこんにちは、ひげさんです。今回はワノケロックの自分ロックリアクションをします。自分ロック My Rock Interesting 面白い。はい、始めましょう。Let's go! Oh, what's up with that mean bass line? I'm going back to high school. 高校生戻ってる。
今日も君は信じることを忘れずに目覚められていますか？時が
Reminds me of my school, my hair in high school. Oh, the Really love the rhythm there. Love the layers on the vocals too. Really love that chorus, the aggression and power. I love the grunge on the guitar too. Very nice tone. What was that? Love the palm mutes there. I love the presence of the bass in this song. Oh, we're going heavy? Alright, give it to me. Quite. Oh wow. I was expecting them to get a little bit heavy. Or maybe it's still gonna come. I like the chill part though. Oh, there's that catchiness. My boy popping off on the drums. Man, it wasn't a breakdown, but I appreciate it. Ooh, don't. Oh, those tones on the guitars. Wait, there's a little bit of time left. I guess that was it. Oh, they were so good. I love the tones on the guitars. Ah, that was tasty. Man, I love this song. You know, when OK Rock's older music, I mean, I'm gonna say it's gonna be my favorite style from them. And I've said it before, they're not gonna return back to that kind of style. But you know, I still like that they put out this kind of music. I still love their new releases. It's very more matured sound, which I appreciate that kind of music, you know. But at the end of the day, this is my jam. This is my kind of music. It's what gets me going, even after growing up. You know, this is more of like teenager music. I would listen to this kind of stuff more whenever I was in high school, but still to this day, I still love this kind of music. But I really love the sound on this song. Everything was so good. Everything, exempted. Alright, so, you know, immediately right off, the guitar. Really love the guitar tones in this. The bass too. The bass was so good at introducing the song. And they kept the bass all throughout the song too. And that's something that, you know, I've heard in the live reactions, because I do have a lot of live reactions on my main channel, is that I don't really get to hear the bass too much, except for a couple of songs, which is their older material. So I assume that in their older material, they use a lot more bass in that kind of style, or they just kind of mix it where you can hear it a little bit more, versus their more newer releases. So that's one thing I really like about their older style, that they put a little bit more bass in it to make it a little more punchy, a little more aggressive, just kind of add a little bit of that punchiness to their music, because hence it's a little bit heavier. And the drums too, my dude just dishing out those rhythms. I love the cymbal work. I really like the rhythms. Just changing up the rhythm patterns. I don't know. I think it was like he was going 2-step or half-step at sometimes. I'm not too entirely sure, but just really changing it up. And then towards the end, that just crazy drumming going all out. he's just putting up all the stops. He isn't stopping at all. I really enjoyed the energy behind the song. Their drummer, I always love his energy. Even in the live reactions, I've always seen him really putting forth all his effort and just really feeding off the energy of the crowd and just releasing it back. And I can tell just by these videos too that he has that same energy. So he's really just doing everything, no matter if it's on stage or off stage. Amazing stuff. And then, you know, Wataka with his vocals, amazing. Always that control right from the beginning. He's always had a fantastic melody, fantastic range. You know, that one part towards the before the final chorus, really nice controlled melody in that one part. It's the part that I thought they were gonna do a breakdown, but they didn't, which still, it stings a little bit, but you know, it didn't need it. I was still happy with how the song came towards the end. And I like how he gets very aggressive also in these songs as well. You know, just putting forth that aggression, that angsty teenager kind of feeling. There's just some charm coming back to this kind of music, and seeing him grow as a vocalist from here to how he is now. You know, the things that he's doing now, just you could never imagine. And I could see it just from the beginning. He had talent right from the beginning. So very nice job with the vocals. But you know, this song screams so much fun. I love the guitar tones. That guitar tone in the end was my favorite part. とても好きだった。みんな見てくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録してください。また次のビデオで会いましょう。またね。皆さんこんにちは、ヒゲさんです。今回はオノケイロックの Make It Out Live リアクションします。この曲本当に好きだった。だからこのライブ楽しみに。だから With that being said 行きましょう。Let's go! チャンネル登録してね。この思いギター好き。あ、みんなパチパチ。おお、とても強い。あのダミ声。ちょっとソロした。あ、はい。ごめんね。一緒大丈夫かな。おお、どうかな。素晴らしかった。もう一回、はい。 疲れた。めっちゃ楽しかった。本当に楽しかった、この曲は。でも本当にびっくりした。高のダミ声。本当に最高とも。めっちゃ強い。めっちゃ強い。このパフォーマンス、とてもかっこいいと思った。皆さんどうやった？コメントで教えてください。皆さんまたましょう。またね。